Krishna Nagar, your maths teacher from MGGS Multipurpose Gumanpura, and today we are going to start our next chapter, that is integers. So there are so many situations where we have to use negative numbers. Negative numbers are the numbers with a negative sign. These numbers are less than 0. For example, we use negative number to represent temperature, where plus 10 shows 10 degree hotter than the 0 and minus 10 shows 10 degree colder than 0. Successor and predecessor. If we move right, then it gives the successor of the number, and if we move left, then it gives the predecessor. On number line, you can see that 0 lies in between and the numbers on the right are greater than the numbers on the left side of the number line. For example, you can see any number, so let it be 2, the predecessor is 1 and the successor is 2. Same with minus 8, if we add 1, then it would be minus 7, that is the successor, and if we subtract 1, it would be minus 9, that would be the predecessor. Same with minus 3, minus 4 will be the predecessor and minus 2 will be the successor. Now, what are integers? The collection of whole numbers and the negative numbers together is called integer. All the positive numbers are positive integers and all the negative numbers are negative integers. Zeros is neither positive nor negative. Here in the diagram you can see that in between there are natural number, that is 1, 2, 3 and 0. If we include 0 to the positive numbers or the natural numbers, it becomes whole group of whole numbers, and if we include integers to all of them, it becomes a group of integers. That means negative numbers along with whole numbers and the natural number. These all are combinedly known as integers. Now, how to represent the integers on number line? To represent the integers on a number line, first we have to draw a straight line and we have to mark certain points on equidistance. On this number line, we mark the points equidistant from each other. Then 0 is at the center, and on the right side all these are positive numbers and on left side these are negative numbers. For example, to mark minus 7, we have to move 7 points towards the left of the 0. Ordering of integers. How we order the integers? From above number line, you can see that we go to the right side the number and get the larger as we move to the left of the number, getting smaller. That means if we are moving on the right, the numbers are increasing, and if we move on the left, the numbers are decreasing. Hence, any number on the right side of a number, if any number is lying on the right side of the number, it would be greater than to that number, and if it's lying on the left side, it would be smaller. For example, 5 is the right to the 2, and so 5 is greater than 2. 4 is right to the minus 2, so 4 is greater than minus 2. Minus 4 is to the left of minus 1, so minus 4 is smaller than minus 1. Some important facts regarding integers. These are: any positive integer is always greater than any negative integers. 0 is less than every positive integer. 0 is greater than every negative integer. 0 doesn't come in any positive or negative integer. Now, addition of integers. Addition of two positive integers. If you have to add positive integers, then simply add them as natural numbers. Means if we want to add any positive number, suppose 6, we want to add plus 6 to the plus 7, it would result 13. As this process is just like as we add the natural number. Second, addition of two negative numbers. In addition of two negative numbers, what we have to do, we simply add the numbers and put the negative sign of then. So suppose if we want to add minus 6 to minus 7, it would be 6 plus 7, 13, and because both of them are having minus sign, so it would be minus 13. Now addition of one negative and one positive integer. If we have to add one negative and one positive integer, then simply subtract the number and put the sign of the bigger integer. We will decide the bigger integer ignoring the sign of the integer. Here you can see minus 6 plus 7. We can see that 7 is greater than 6. So we simply subtract 6 from 7. The result is 1. So when the negative number is smaller than the greater one, the answer will be in positive terms. Suppose we have to add 6 and minus 7. Then what will we do? We will subtract same 6 from 7. But the sign would be of minus because 7 is a greater number and having negative sign. Now addition of numbers on a number line. The addition could be done on number line also. Now how we go about it? Let's take an example. 3 and 4 on number line. Both are the positive numbers. So what we will do? We will first count 3 digits. Okay, here you can see 3 is there. We will move 4 steps on the right side of the 3. So it would be 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we reach at 7, hence 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. This shows the sum of two positive numbers or two positive integers is always positive. Addition of two negative numbers. If we want to add two negative integers, then how will we go about it? For example, if minus 2 and minus 5 is to be added using number line, we will move to the left of minus 2 and count 5 steps on the left. So it would be minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6 and minus 7. So answer would be minus 7. This shows that when we add two negative integers, the answer would be negative. Now, addition of one negative and one positive integer. If the positive integer is greater than the negative integer, suppose we have to add plus 6 and minus 2. Then first we have to move 6 steps on the right from the 0. Then we will move 2 steps because it's minus 2. So we will move 2 steps towards the left. So it would be 5 and 4. So 4 plus 4 will be the answer for this. Hence the result would be plus 4. If the negative integer is greater than the positive number or positive integer, then what we have to do, we have to first, suppose we have to add minus 5 and plus 4. Then we will move first 5 steps towards the left to the 0. Then we move 4 steps towards right because 4 is a positive integer. So this way we reach at minus 1. So minus 1 will be the answer. Additive inverse. What is additive inverse? Additive inverse of any number is the number which when added to that number gives the identity of that number. For natural numbers, the identity is 0, and same with the integer also. If we add numbers like minus 7 and 7, then we get the result as 0, which is the identity. So these are called the additive inverse. On number line you can see if we add minus 2 to 2, it will result 0. So then we move to 2 steps to the left of the 0 and then we move 2 steps right of the 0, that is minus 2. So finally we reach at 0. Hence if we add two same integers with different sign, then it would result 0. For example, what is additive inverse of 4 and minus 8? So if we add minus 4 to 4, then it would result 0. To get 0, we will add plus 8 to minus 8. So plus 8 would be the additive inverse for 8. Subtraction of integers on number line. If we subtract an integer from another integer, then we simply add the additive inverse of that integer. For example, you can see here minus 3 minus minus 2. So here 2 is the additive inverse of minus 2. So we will add 2 to minus 3 and the result will be minus 1. Similarly, if we want to subtract 2 from minus 3, so additive inverse of 2 is minus 2 and minus 3 plus minus 2 would result minus 5. Subtraction of two positive integers. So the subtraction of two positive integers is same as the natural numbers. If we want to subtract 2 from 5, then we move 5 steps towards the right from 0, then again 2 steps left toward the 0. This would result 3. So 3 would be the answer. Subtraction of two negative integers. For example, subtract minus 12 from minus 8. So what we have to do, we have to subtract minus 12 from minus 8. So first we move 8 steps towards the left of the 0. Then again we have to subtract. So again we will move towards left. So it would result minus 8 minus minus 12. So minus 8 plus 12 and the answer would be 4. Subtraction of one negative integer and one positive integer. Let's take this example, 3 from minus 4. So what we have to do, we have to subtract 3 from minus 4. So first we will move towards left, that is 4 steps left towards the 0. So here minus 4. Now we have to subtract 3. So we will again move 3 steps towards left. So minus 4 and 3 steps towards left, it would result minus 7. To subtract a negative integer from any other integer. So what we have to do, so we have to subtract one negative integer from any other integer. To subtract minus 3 from 4, we have to move 4 steps to the right of the 0. Then we move 3 steps more to the right. So the answer would be 4 minus and minus plus 3. It would be plus